The year is almost coming to an end, but there's still enough time for you to make the most out of the remaining days in the year. You must plan and prepare to make 2023 your best year yet. I've also included some thought-provoking questions to inspire you. Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I hope you stick around by subscribing below. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining again. You know the vibes. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Today I'm sharing with you 10 things that I'm doing now to prepare for a successful year ahead. I've also included some thought-provoking questions to get you started, so you can just pause and take a screenshot and refer to it later. The first thing that I'm doing is to review my year. So I'm just taking a step back and reflecting on 2023. I'm creating a gratitude list of things that I'm thankful and grateful to God for. I'm also identifying my big wins as well as my small wins. I'm also taking note of my L's. As you know, life is not perfect. I'm turning those L's into lessons. Then also identifying things that could be improved. The second thing I'm doing is auditing my life, like reviewing my relationship with God, my spirituality, friends and family, my finances, my career, my goals, all of those things that I set for myself this year. I'm just auditing them, identifying the ones that I was able to achieve, and also taking note of how I was able to achieve them. In the same vein, I'm taking note of the things I was not able to achieve and pushing them back to 2023, putting them on top of my priority list so that I can do them next year. The third thing I'm doing is to make a new year resolution. Now I know different people have different takes and perspective on making a new year resolution. My new year resolution is more so like things that I'm going to manifest to happen into my life in 2023. So I have statements that I use: I wish, I hope, I desire. So words like that are things that I will be using to make my new year resolutions. So things like I hope to get a new job in 2023, or I desire to have good health. Things like that. Just use those words to write like those things that I want to manifest into my life. The fourth thing I'm doing is to have a goal-setting retreat. At this retreat is going to be for me like a vacation, and at the same time off for me to plan and properly have all of the things I want to achieve for 2023. My goal setting retreat is going to be for like 7 days long. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just saying that's what I'm planning to do. So it's going to be 7 days long where I have vacation, and I just have like some days, like 2-3 days, where I'm going to sit down, plan and properly document how I want to design my 2023. Now for you, if you're not able to afford like a trip or a vacation or holiday, I recommend you can just take like a weekend getaway. Just go somewhere where you can be by yourself, have your space to think and reflect upon your life and what you want for yourself. If you're also not able to go on like a weekend trip outside of your city or somewhere around, you can also find like a quiet space, like maybe a library around your area, a park, or maybe even a coffee shop as well. Just somewhere that is outside of your home that will allow you to properly think outside of any distractions or anything else. The next thing that I'm going to do is to make a bucket list. I like to use my bullet journal for my bucket list, and this is where I'll be taking note of all the things that I would love to do, or that I would love to try, or I would love to experience. This year I was able to achieve most of the things that I had on my bucket list except skydiving, but I was able to do bungee jumping, which I really enjoyed. So make a bucket list and identify all of those things that you want to do. If it's trying out a new food, if it's visiting a new city, if it's trying out something new, taking up a new challenge, just something that you feel like you're going to enjoy or something that you've always wanted to do. I have a whole list here that you can use. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it really does help my channel grow. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe right now as well. The next thing that I'm also doing is to create new habits. All of the habits that I formed this year, I'm totally in love with them. I learned them from my Project 50 and I've been applying it to my life. There's a video on my Project 50, you can watch it here. I would also try to leave it in the description. This year I've been able to form some new habits like eating healthy, drinking more water, working out, waking up early, going to bed early, but that one I'm still struggling with. That's something that I'm also trying to improve on next year. So creating new habits. So for next year I'm planning to try to stay in touch with people more, try to communicate with my friends and my parents more often. I'm also trying to treat myself more. So every single month for next year I'm going to make sure to buy myself something nice, just invest in something that is outside of my regular monthly expenses, just give myself, you know, a nice treat. And I'm also planning to go to bed early, like have a set bedtime and make sure I stick to it. So you can create some new habits and know those things that you want to form into your life as a routine. The next thing that I'm doing is having an accountability partner. So I joined this YouTube group where we try to inspire each other and we are learning together to become better content creators. Growing my YouTube channel is one big goal for me, and having an accountability partner that also have similar goals in terms of content creation and growing their YouTube channel is something that I really find valuable. We just recently started that and I'm happy that I'll be incorporating that in my life in the coming year. So you can also consider doing the same thing. You can find people that have the same goal or similar goals as you, and even if you guys don't have the same goal, they can have a different or an opposing goal from yours, and both of you can still work together as accountability partner. So maybe occasionally you have like weekly or monthly check-ins where you discuss if you have been able to accomplish your goal from the last discussion. Having an accountability partner can really help your life and help you grow and achieve your goals. So this is something I'm trying to also incorporate into my life, and I recommend that you have that as well. The next thing I'm doing is to declutter my space. So this is something very important. Clean out your closet, clean your pantry, clean your fridge, go to your basement and rearrange your stuff. Take out things that you no longer use, some household equipment that you're no longer in use of. You can sell them online or dispose them if it's not of value. Just trying to clean your space and make it as homely as possible. And because we human, we tend to enjoy our space more if it seems a little bit different. So you can also try to restructure your room. So if you have your bed placed in a vertical manner, you can switch it to like an horizontal manner, just something different. Try to have some little touches in your home that will help your home look and feel different. This will help your brain stimulate better and be more productive. The next thing that I'm also doing is to review my finances. I had a financial goal this year and I'm also going to have a financial goal for next year. Your financial goals could include like getting a better job or switching your jobs. It could also include like having a side hustle or creating or starting up your own business. It could include your savings plan or your investment plan. You could also have like your debt repayment strategy if that's something that you have. So like a lot of things that you would need to do to improve your financial life. You should also review your finances. The last thing that I'm trying to make sure to do before the end of the year is to make a wellness plan. This year I plan to make sure to get at least 2 massages, go to my dentist 2 or 3 times this year, and also try to visit my doctor. I was able to do the 2 of them, but I didn't visit my doctor. So for next year I'm also planning to make sure to first of all call my family doctor. I need to book an annual checkup. So do that. I would make sure to always still be consistent with my dental visits. Also make sure to include chiropractic appointments in my wellness plan, because this is very important. Like, we use our body so much, we use our mind and our whole entire being so much, so you need to invest in getting your health, your body and everything together for the coming year. Some of my wellness plan that I've been able to implement this year is like exercising regularly and eating healthy. I've also tried to make sure to cut out my carbs and increase the amount of fiber I consume, and also eat more protein. So there are a lot of simple routines that I'm doing to improve my health. I highly recommend you also take a look at all the things I listed here and you can implement them in your life as well. So these are some things that I'm doing to prepare for a successful year ahead. Try to find the one that would work for you. You can definitely modify it and add personal touch to it. If you enjoy watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you learned something new, please give it a thumbs up as well. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe below and share with your friends. I'll see you in another video. In the meantime, stay confident. Bye.